Hello and welcome everyone back on my channel with another mod preview here. This time we've got ourselves a helicopter. This is the CH-46E Sea Knight, as used by the United States Marine Corps. I know it's also been used by the US Navy and some other nations, but this is in the United States Marine Corps colors, so to say. And yeah, what can I say? I've been really looking for a good model, but it was kind of hard to find one. Some people may remember I've did a mod of this for GTA San Andreas and GTA 4. Those were using the model of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, but it was the same model as in the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. Well, the model wasn't really the best, to be honest, and for example for Flight Simulator or something there are some Sea Knights out there, but the models and especially textures, they aren't really great at all. I mean, the Sea Knight didn't really have a proper model anywhere, but now we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and this model really is this one is really nice. It's got a lot of great textures. The model itself is great as well. The only lag was a detailed cockpit, but I kinda made something myself there using various resources I've had from other helicopters, so that wasn't really a problem. So the whole helicopter, as you can see, has normal maps on top of the textures. So the bolts and so on here appear more, yeah, what can I say, 3D-ish. So let's just check out the interior here. As you can see, we've got all the wires and cables here actually modeled. So like I said, this is a very detailed model. As you can see right here, you can place 6 pads in the back, well actually 8, 2 in the front here, but I didn't place them. So we've got the doors opening here and here. Unfortunately helicopters only support 4 doors, so the top hatch here doesn't actually open, which is kind of a shame, but we've got the lower staircase here, we've got the door here, and we've got the 2 ramps, main ramp and the top of the ramp in the rear. Here you can see the cockpit. So I guess we can just enter the helicopter. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but in case you're wondering, at the front right here, even though it may look like it, those are not actually doors for entering the helicopter. It's got these doors which are open right here. The pilot properly enters at the position but then kind of warps to the seat, which may look a little weird, but best I could do. So I guess we're just gonna close the doors up. Close all vehicle doors. What's that B1 Lancer doing right there? Anyway, let's just take off and wait for some missiles to appear. Just gonna keep the camera turned back so perhaps the jet won't spawn. Well, looks like we made it. Okay, so some people may remember in Call of Duty Modern Warfare there is a mission where you're actually manning a MK19 grenade launcher at the side of the helicopter. I am planning to make an armed version of this as well, which is coming at a later point because at the moment I'm still missing some resources on that. It will have the grenade launcher on the right side and an M2 Browning machine gun on the left side. I've been thinking of making them pilot player controlled I mean, it's kind of unrealistic actually, but in single player it's kind of useless to have them only being manned by bodyguards or something like that, so I actually decided that I could make them player controlled. Let's take a look at the cockpit here. We've got the working gauges, some digital instruments like in the default cargo bob or laser. As you can see, we've got working speed, compass, vertical speed and altitude. Hello! Top panel here, again with wires and cables and stuff. This also includes a long distance model for better performance, so if you spawn kinda like 5 sea knights at once or something like that and somewhere in the distance, you won't have so much performance drops because yeah, the long distance model is actually not as detailed as this one, just like the standard GTA vehicles. I've been doing this actually for all land-based vehicles that I've made long distance models for them. But for example, the most of my commercial airliners, except for the early ones, the 757 and A380, I actually didn't bother to make the long distance models because I thought, hey, those are mostly add-ons and you probably won't spawn more than 2 or 3 anyway. But I've decided on this one because with all the cables and stuff, it's a really heavy model, so to say, speaking of file size. So I decided, well, this one, let's make a long distance model for that. You won't really notice it. It still looks the same from afar, but has noticeably less details. But I've gotta say, I'm actually really happy with this C9 model because I really like the CH-46 and glad we've got a proper model at last. And always when flying down the beach here at Los Santos, I gotta think of the movie World Invasion Battle Los Angeles, because I think the scene with the CH-46 flying along the beach of Santa Monica was a really great scene. I mean, this one right now without the weapons and so on, you can't really do much, no? But it's still a pretty nice looking helicopter, and I think the cockpit with all the instruments, gauges and stuff looks really nice as well. So this unarmed version is, yeah, it's actually done. This is the final version I'm flying right now. It's got all the working collision measures, lights, as you saw before. Something exploded. As you saw before, the gauges were working. You could enter the back. So let's just touch down right here. Show you the working suspension. Tip tip. And yep, that's basically it. That's the CH-46 Sea Knight. A very, very nice helicopter. Wait, let me just turn off the engine right here. There we go. And I hope you'll enjoy this one, because in my opinion it looks really great. And well, I've been thinking of either releasing this today or like make a package, so 2-in-1 so to say, with this one and the ARMED version. But I still gotta wait for the textures of the MK19 grenade launcher. I don't have those yet, so I can't really work on this right now. Otherwise, I might release this one as a single release later today, and if not, I guess tomorrow would be the day. So keep an eye out, and as I'm talking right now, I'm gonna switch to nighttime real quick and the engine's back on because to show here we've got the working light. Nothing special, but something. But yeah, now that's really it. So thanks for checking in for this video, and be sure to check out the Instagram account I've linked in the description, because for those who already subscribed, they may have seen this bird a few days earlier because I've been posting some pictures of this in Z model and some work in progress pictures in game. So keep an eye out if you want to keep updated with what's to come. For example, Airbus, wow, Airbus A330 or Boeing 767, just to name a few. Yeah, so if you want, check it out. If not, okay. And yeah, leave a comment if you like. I'm always happy to read comments. And then I guess I'll see you in the next video. Take care.